Hey everyone, in this video we're going to be showing you how to install the RACKS wiring harness. This harness connects all 4 side lights and the forward facing light bar into one harness to make the wiring process a little bit simpler. This harness maintains 3 different circuits so that the passenger side lights, the driver side lights, and the front facing light bar can all be turned on independently from one another. As you can see, this kit includes 2 separate wiring sections. One section has the main power and ground leads that will go to your switch system, and then the other section goes to all of the lights on your roof rack. You're going to need just a very basic set of hand tools to complete the install. Start laying out the harness on the top of your vehicle. You should start with the side opposite of the battery, and the big goal here is to get everything laid out neatly so that you can organize any extra wiring in one specific area and not have to worry about extra length in one area and not enough length in another area after you've already zip tied everything together. After this, then you can prepare the other section of wiring. This section is the piece that's going to run up your windshield on either the battery or the switch system side of your vehicle. This is where the harness from the roof rack can be plugged and unplugged ever, so it has a bracket system that holds it to the front crossbar. Start by sliding on the plug gasket and then go ahead and slide the metal bracket onto the harness. Now once you have both the gasket and the metal bracket onto the plug, then you can bolt the plug itself right onto that bracket using the included hardware. Make sure that the little catch release tab for the plug is oriented at the bottom of the bracket. You'll run the power harness up the windshield on the battery/switch side of the vehicle, as that's the side with the plug for the front facing light bar, and this is the side that you're going to connect the bracket assembly that you just put together. Slide the 2 carriage bolts into the crossbar and then bolt the bracket and plug to that, but don't tighten the bracket into place quite yet. Then plug the harness in together, and then after that you can go ahead and slide the bracket and the plug all the way over to the side rail and make sure that it's in its final location before tightening down the bracket to the crossbar. From here on out, it's simply a matter of making sure that you have all of the wires ran where you want them to be ran, and then zip tying everything either to the crossbars or to the side rails to ensure that you have a nice clean installation. If you have any extra wiring as shown, just make sure to loop it back on itself and then zip tie it all together so that it's not flopping around everywhere. Then you'll run the 3 power and the 1 ground leads all the way down the windshield and into the engine bay of the vehicle. The black is of course the ground for all 3 circuits. The thicker red wire is going to be the one for the front facing light bar, and then the 2 remaining power leads are for each side of the vehicle. The 2 red butt splices are for the driver and the passenger side light circuits, and then the blue butt splice is actually for the front facing light bar, so that's going to go to the red power lead, and then the yellow ring terminal is of course for the ground for the entire roof rack system harness. From here, you're either going to wire it up to your switch system or you're going to wire it up to individual switches, just depending on what you have going on with your vehicle. After that, you can then use the KC wire hider to run your wires all the way up the windshield and keep them nice and clean looking and protected. And I also went ahead and put a link up in the top right corner here just so you can see that product if you're interested. Once you have finished all of the wiring, it's then time to turn the front light on and then both circuits for the side lights, just to make sure that everything is working properly. Once you've confirmed that everything's working properly, then you are good to go and the install is complete. Thanks everybody, and remember to adventure further.